Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alana Gaynor, a senior here at Heights High. The inductee I'm introducing today walked these very halls before the United States entered World War II, before color television was invented, and before most people had telephones in their households, let alone their pockets. Departing from Heights in 1940, Dr. Howard Tucker went on to accomplish just about everything, from earning his medical degree from Ohio State and serving as the chief of neurology for the Atlantic Fleet during the Korean War, to holding positions at Case Western Reserve University and Columbia University simultaneously. Beyond that, Dr. Tucker attended law school during his 60s and passed the bar exam at age 67, all while practicing neurology and teaching resident medical students at various Cleveland hospitals. This particular accomplishment is especially inspiring to me since I plan on pursuing law after college and find myself dreading the infamously heavy workload that accompanies law school. But if Dr. Tucker can do it while juggling the responsibilities of a neurologist and a teacher, I'm certain I can do it as a student. In addition to being impressive in their variety, Dr. Tucker's career achievements are also notable in their longevity, which, as you all probably know, is demonstrated by the fact that he holds the Guinness World Record for being the oldest practicing physician. Now, if you all are anything like me, you're wondering how in the world Dr. Tucker managed to navigate his work-filled life without burning out. Thankfully, his explanation is inspiring in its simplicity. He views each day as an opportunity to study something new and treats his pursuit of knowledge as a hobby rather than an obligation. Even though his life has evidently been packed with events and achievements far more noteworthy than attending high school, Dr. Tucker still looks back fondly upon his experience at Heights High and the role it played in preparing him for his numerous post-secondary endeavors. With that, I welcome Dr. Tucker to the stage.
It's 83 years since I was graduated from this school, and I believe my celebrity comes from being in the Guinness World Records. It was when I was 98 years old, I read in the New York Times the obituary of a 98-year-old barber who was in the Guinness records. And I suggested to my grandson, Austin, I wonder who the oldest practicing neurologist is. Well, he contacted Guinness, and what they told him was they didn't divide their nominees by subspecialties, but only as physicians. And about a year later, he was told, and I was told, that I was now the oldest practicing physician in the world. This nomination has shattered my modesty and has inflated my ego. At the same time, I would say, this has all been modified by the fact that it took me 83 years, while it took Travis Kelce 10 years. And I'm hoping that now that he and I are in the same fraternity, he will manage to get me the autograph of his lady, Taylor Swift. I do have a son, Peter Tucker, who collects autographs, and I'm sure he would appreciate it. Now, I started my neurology career at the Cleveland Clinic, and fortunately, the chief said to me, "You are capable of learning more than I can teach you. Apply to the Neurological Institute of New York," which was 14th floor hospital, standing alone for neurology and neurosurgery. After my training, after 3 years, I was made chief of neurology for the Atlantic Fleet, and then returned to Columbia as a professor, or assistant professor, and was fortunate enough to have as one of my students my future wife. In those days, women were restricted from medical school, and 0 to 8% were women. We could have stayed in Columbia, but we moved to Cleveland, where I was a member of the faculty, and then joined the Cleveland Clinic eventually, retired from there, and since I have decided that retirement is the enemy of longevity, I took a job at St. Vincent and have recently been out of work since they closed their doors forever at November 15th, 2022. My memories of Heights High School. Recently, the wife of a colleague, no, not a colleague, a friend, asked me, "What was your favorite time at Heights High School?" I said, "The orchestra." She said, "That's funny, that's what my husband says." We had a wonderful orchestra. I was concert master for a while, and I can't remember if I was concert master or not when the orchestra won the national championship, but I was in the orchestra at least. My memory of my teachers is fond. My education was fond. To put you into the mode of the time we were, one teacher would take me home in his car. At what cost? I had to crank his car to get it going. There were other teachers equally as amusing. I shall not elaborate too much on that. So I thank the memories, I thank the Heights High School for honoring me this way, for the dedication they have to teaching, and I am flattered, really flattered to be here. Thank you.